CTV's chief international correspondent, Paul Workman, is standing by in Rome with more. Paul, hello to you. What's the scene where you are this morning?
Good morning, Marcia. Well, a steady line of people going in and out of the Basilica, St. Peter's behind me here. As you said, about 65,000 people passed in front of the body yesterday. Probably they'll have a similar number today. It does seem to be more than the Vatican expected. It's really very matter of fact here. There's not a lot of emotion attached to this. Of course, Pope Benedict was in retirement for nearly a decade. He dropped out of sight pretty much for most Catholics. So those who have come here today are passionate about this Pope, or they just happen to be here as tourists and are taking this opportunity to see, to take part in the death of a Pope for that particular reason, whether it's spiritual or historic. The viewing goes on for quite a number of hours. It's over at about 7 o'clock in the evening. There will be another day tomorrow before Thursday's funeral. As I say, quite matter of fact, because this Pope Benedict didn't touch people in the same way that John Paul II did, or Pope Francis now did. Both very charismatic popes. Benedict, on the other hand, was known as a great theologian and a conservative pope, and that's sort of the way he's being viewed. I think probably the most important thing about his papacy, or the thing that will be remembered the most, is the fact that he actually retired a decade ago, setting up this incredible situation of having two popes inside the Vatican at the same time, Marcia.
Right, and now we have Pope Benedict. He's going to be remembered by another pope on Thursday. Tell us more about the funeral preparations and what we can expect.
Well, that's exactly right. Pope Francis is going to lead Mass for, the person that he succeeded, which is really quite fascinating again. It will be a typical high Mass. The body will be brought out of St. Peter's, probably with the ceremony sometime around 9 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. Pope Benedict asked to have a very simple and somber funeral, but it's pretty hard to do that when the setting is, the majesty, the majestic St. Peter's Basilica. It will be about an hour. There will be official delegations, certainly from Germany, where Pope Benedict came from, and from Italy, of course, as the host country of the Vatican itself. Benedict will be buried inside the tombs, the crypts, underneath St. Peter's at the end of the ceremony on Thursday.
Paul Workman for us. Paul, thank you for that.